Hi, welcome to Arsenal Match TV. My name is Tops, and today I'm going to be talking about the Champions League game. Arsenal 6, ludogorets 0. Before the game, we made a couple of changes. Gibbs came in for Monreal. Ospina, who's our Champions League goalkeeper, he came in, and it was a good chance for Oxlade-Chamberlain. He came in on the left, replaced for Iwobi, who had a rest, and Coquelin came in for Xhaka. And the game started, I think, quite well, actually. Ludogorets had quite a lot of possession in the first 5 to 10 minutes. They tried to see themselves into the game, passing it between themselves. But Arsenal really had the first great chance, and it was Theo Walcott who was played in on goal, and he made the wrong decision making, really. And he tried to pass it, and the move came to nothing. And I'm thinking, all right, we can win this game. This is Ludogorets. We can win it. And lo and behold, Alexis Sanchez, fantastic goal. Played through on goal, cuts onto his left. Lovely dink chip. This, brilliant, delicious chip. Mwah, yummy chip. It was a great goal, one of the best goals I've seen Alexis Sanchez score for Arsenal, and it's 1-0 to the Gunners. But after that, Ludogorets had some chances, and it was Ospina who made a couple of vital saves when it was 1-0. Their striker was played in on goal, who was a very quick striker, and Ospina actually first saved it with his head, and then in another one-on-one, pushed the ball away from the striker, and the move actually came to nothing in the end. So we were very lucky to still be 1-0 up, and kind of some worrying signs really for Arsenal, because we've seen it with Swansea. We were, kind of fragile and kind of deceptive to pace with Barrow at the weekend, and this was kind of a similar thing. Maybe we were a bit too open in the midfield and how we are, how we set up without the ball, and maybe that's something Arsene Wenger can work on. So that's probably one of the negatives from the game. We're a bit too easy in that first half, and Ludogorets, if they had a better finisher, would have definitely scored. But it was actually Arsenal who scored the second goal, and it was a great goal from that man, Theo Walcott, who is just in form at the minute. He's scoring nearly every game, it seems, and it was a very good goal from the outside the box, actually. Mesut Ozil cut it back towards him, and it was Theo Walcott, top corner. Great goal from outside the box, 2-0 at half-time, and that's how it was at half-time, 2-0, and you could say maybe we didn't really deserve the 2-0 because Ludogorets did have some very good chances, but I'll take it. This is Arsenal here, so it's 2-0 at the break, and the second half, we started off, we upped it a notch, because I always thought in that first half, even though we were 2-0 up, if we, picked up a pace and had that same intensity that we did against Basel, we could beat these 4 or 5, and, that's how it ended up happening. So, start the second half, before I could even sit down, really, it was 3-0, Oxlade-Chamberlain with a good finesse finish, making it 3-0, and from then on, it was good football after that. I think that actually calmed the nerves down, that secured the win in my eyes, really, because 2-0 is always a dodgy scoreline in football. But 3-0, we started to play our football a bit more, and Mesut Ozil got the fourth. It was a great through ball in, and Mesut Ozil delightfully finished it away, and it's 4-0, and it's job done. We're bringing on subs, we're bringing Perez on. Cazorla did come off with an injury. I'm hoping, praying, because I know how bad Arsenal are with injuries. I'm praying that's not a bad one. So fingers crossed for Cazorla. He came off, and Iwobi came on as well. So we made all our substitutions. I'm glad we took Sanchez off, rested him for the Middlesbrough game, because the game's done. This was 4-0 in 55, 60 minutes. So yeah, we'll just containing, passing between ourselves. We let Ludogorets have possession because, we were in control, and Ludogorets didn't really look as much as a threat as they did in that first half. So maybe Arsene Wenger did have a word and make sure that we were a bit more secure in the midfield than we were in the first half. And it did seem like they didn't really have much more chances. And it was Arsenal who will then go on to score 2 more goals. It was Perez with a brilliant ball. He came on like a man that wanted to prove a point. Not really starting many games this season, so I guess he wanted to show to Arsene Wenger, look, yeah, I'm your striker here. I want to be playing in the Champions League and in the league, so here I am. And that's what he did. He made a great ball in, and Mesut Ozil technique squared it in the back of the net for his second, and that made it 5-0 to Arsenal. Can't remember the last time Arsenal scored 5 goals in the Champions League. It's been a very long time. Very long time. So yeah, 5-0. I'm buzzing, happy. Mesut Ozil's got 2, and then he gets another one. It's actually a volley from the left hand side. Ball comes in and it's a volley from his left foot into the back of net, into the corner. And the keeper, I have to say, should have probably done better, should have saved it, but I didn't care. Mesut Ozil gets a hat-trick. Fantastic. Hat-trick hero, Mesut Ozil. We've got Ozil. Yeah, the big man gets a hat-trick. I'm buzzing. 6-0. 6-0 in the Champions League. I can't complain about that. 6-0 is fantastic. It's always great to see Arsenal score 6 goals. Champions League night as well. Biggest victory in God knows how long. And yeah, that's how it finished. It was 6-0. It was a very good performance, ruthless performance, and I'm happy because I'm always happy to see Arsenal, be clinical, ruthless. We always seen last season where we had games against people like Norwich and Crystal Palace and Southampton, where we either didn't have any shots at all, or we had so many shots but we didn't score 0-0 against Southampton last season. But it seems like this season, especially at home against the lesser teams, like we've seen Swansea, Southampton at home as well, we're actually scoring quite a lot of goals. The ludogorets now, Basel as well. We're actually scoring goals and we're beating them. We're beating all of these teams and it's good. I'm happy to see it. I just hope it doesn't change when Giroud and Ramsey are fit and ready to come back into the team. I hope we keep with the same formula, because if it's not broke, don't fix it, guys. There's no need to fix it. It's doing great so far. So I'm buzzing. I'm happy. 6-0. We're top of the group. I think PSG won, but our goal difference and the head-to-heads makes us top of the group at the minute. So yeah. On to Middlesbrough. That is 7 wins in a row. That is fantastic. Fantastic form for Arsenal. I just hope we can carry this form on into November, because everybody knows November is a terrible month for Arsenal. Always has been. We always get injuries. We always lose games. So I hope in November we can go through, and Christmas as well. That's a very, very, very difficult period normally for Arsenal. So I'm hoping we can get through that unscathed, and then the dreaded February, March time as well. So I'm not going to get too carried away. I'm happy with the 6-0 win. Buzzing, happy with that. But I'm not going to get too carried away. We're on to Middlesbrough and we need to have the same mentality. We can't go in there thinking, yeah, we're going to win this game, because Middlesbrough have got the players, and you've seen it in the Premier League. Anyone can beat anyone. So we have to be on our game. We have to be ready. We have to be willing. We have to be able. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. This has been my Champions League review. 6-0 to the Gunners. Thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. Really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button. Thank you very much. Please kick it. And yeah, that's my review done. I'll be doing a Middlesbrough review for the game on Saturday, so please look out for that. This has been Arsenal Match TV. My name's Tops. Come on, you Gunners.